Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Another episode of Unpopular Opinions. A lot to talk about today, bruv. What are you saying?
Yeah, man, lots to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. Shout out to Benzo in the back as well, boy.
Bruv.
Back in the mix now.
Bro, man see the videos of him pulling up as well, bruv. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, he's ready, blood. He's ready for the madness still. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to watching France. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the like button early doors. There's been news that Conte is leaving Inter, which is mad. You know what I mean? Man just won the title. So it looks like they can't afford him. And if they can't afford him, boy, then it looks like Lukaku's off as well, because there's no way that Conte wanted Lukaku, is leaving, but Lukaku's gonna stay. So this Lukaku to Chelsea thing might start to grow legs now, bruv. Like it's gonna be a crazy summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy summer. The weird thing about Chelsea is that, like, yeah, obviously you could say they need a striker, but I'm not sure how a striker is going to come in, let's say Lukaku or someone like that, who is going to be guaranteed playing 35 to 40 games a season without someone missing out massively. Do you know what I'm saying? Or someone getting sold from this batch of players. You know what I'm saying, and I can't see how Timo Werner, I can't see in the setup that they've got at the moment how they're going to be able to bring in a striker and play 35 to 40 game season. And someone, whether it's Lukaku or someone else, big strikers are not going to come in and want to sit on the bench every now and again. They're going to want to play every. So
yeah, 100%. I feel like they might sell Ziyech though.
That would be mad.
They might sell him though, blood, because bruv, I think they might sell Ziyech.
Yeah, and Tammy as well, obviously.
Yeah, Tammy don't play anyway, but I think Ziyech will be the one to make way, I think. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Ziyech. I'm not sure how much Tammy. I'm looking at Tammy. I'm not sure how much he's going to actually even be worth to go, to be honest. But like you said, is very looking highly likely. Inter is short of money. Like a lot of Italian clubs, to be honest with you, at the moment, they're very, very short of money. In fact, they make the same. I think they only make like 90. They make like 90 M's a year from TV rights.
Yeah,
it's not that much considering they're such a big club. You know, they could sell Lukaku for the same amount as they get for the whole year of TV rights. Do you know what I mean? So they might have to cash out. Do you know what I'm saying?
They might have to, and I think that they will. And the manager clearly was just like, yo, I don't want to weaken my squad. And if I have to weaken my squad, then I don't want to stay here, because it's making my job extremely difficult, especially after winning the league. So it's the best time to leave, isn't it? Win the league, leave on a high, instead of going into next season. Probably have to sell your best players, don't get to replace them, and then you're struggling. So
yeah, boy,
man.
Tottenham should try and get him still.
They should try and get Conte 100%, but there's talk of Roberto Martinez, isn't it?
What, going to where? Tottenham? Yeah. Boy.
Oh, what do you think of that?
Listen, there's even talk of Poch coming back. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Bro, I don't know, innit? Like, the truth is, Daniel Levy's just got to be clear of what he wants before he takes whoever he's going to take. If he's going to get someone like Nuno in, then he understands it's going to be a long-term vision. Give him 2-3 years minimum, whatever happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Let him build his own team. If you're going to get someone in like Conte, then understand that it's going to be a more pragmatic approach. You're not going to maybe get like the best out of the younger players that you've got, but you're gonna probably be challenging sooner rather than later. So you just got to decide on what you want, really. And Tottenham's got to. I mean, like, it's a difficult one, but who knows who they're gonna end up with? It looks like at the moment, I feel like right now Nuno's the most likely in it, because Nuno wouldn't leave Wolves unless he's got another big job on the line. I don't think.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Like, I don't see the benefit unless it's like a Hodgson situation where he's retiring, or you know, you get it sometimes with certain managers where they take a break for a couple of years. Who's been managing for 25 years on the back to back, but Nuno's not been. He's not an old manager. So usually when a manager steps away from a club like this, where you could say, quote unquote, he's taken the club as far as he can go with the amount of money. You could only assume he's going to a club now that's with more resources and a bigger stature.
Or he just needs a break, because the noise that's coming out of Nuno's camp is that he's not happy with the amount of money and the funds and the way, the amount of money that he's had to spend in it. And as he feels like he can't take them no further. But I don't necessarily mean he's going to go somewhere else. I think that they could get relegated next season, bro, if they don't.
Whoa.
Bro, if they don't spend money, bro. Man's saying it like it's far-fetched, bro. Where did they finish this season?
No, I'm not going to lie. They got a couple of... The thing is...
Where did they finish this season, bro?
Let me check.
Check the table, bro. If they lose Ruben Neves, and a couple other men, they might could get relegated next year. Don't get it twisted, bro.
Listen,
I'm going to like...
Wolves
are washed, fam, bro. I watched them lose to a second-rate Man United team, bro, with fucking Alanga in it, bro.
Listen, their weaknesses,
and that is whack. You know what I mean? A man scored past Wolves, blood. Like Wolves look like a championship team, bro.
Right, listen. Their weakness is not even. The thing is that their weakness, their attack is like. Listen, they got 2 or 3 men who are championship attack forwards, isn't it? Like they are no better than that. And ultimately, you're right. I think next season, if they don't manage to find a striker who can bag goals for them week in, week out, they could easily become a team that gets sucked in. I don't think they'll get relegated next season, even if nothing changes right now. But not having Nuno now and not bringing in a striker, obviously you're right. They're definitely going to be down there. And look,
bro, they're going to lose players, bro. They're going to use players.
They're going to lose players, but I still don't think like they're not one of the 5 worst teams in the league, innit? If you include the 3 teams coming up and a couple of other teams like Burnley, bro, or even Brighton, bro, they're better. Listen, Brighton plays better football, but I still would say Wolves are going to finish above them next season as it stands.
But I don't know, blood. If they keep Graham Potter, and they keep their players, bro, if they keep their players and add to it, bruv, I swear down, bruv, Wolves are shit, blood. Real talk. When I saw the Man United lineup, I thought for sure, that they're gonna beat Man United. And when I saw the football, the backwards, sideways, negative crap that man went, bruv. Listen, that Wolves team could get relegated next season if they lose 2-3 man, which they could lose because they've lost the manager. The manager is gone, and I don't know how much Mendes is gonna be involved with them going forward, bruv, if the manager leaves.
As long as they keep Adama, they got a chance for Europe.
Bro, Adama's a scrub as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's shit, bro. No, I mean, like, bro, like he's one of the worst players in the Premier League. Like, literally, I think he might even be the worst, bro, because he's stiff, bro. Have you seen how stiff this guy is, bro?
Yeah, listen, all you got to do with him is just let him run. Let him run.
Just let him run, bro. Just let him run, bro. Just let him go, innit? Like, he's no danger to no one. Like, literally, if you're defending against Adama, just let him run it off the pitch. That's what you need to do. Just show him down the outside. He'll keep going until he hits the fucking billboards, bro. He's useless. He's fucking shit, bro. No, like that. Nah, bro. Man just greasing up his arms to put up a 1 out of 10 performance, bro, with Johnson's baby oil, blood.
I'm waiting for a Rants reacts of Adama Traore. Still, we need to see
literally, it's just going to be 30 seconds of oiling arms, blood, and then it's going to be done. He's fucking useless, bro.
But listen, but either way, look. Yeah, you're right. Nuno might want to rest in it, but I personally see him as it stands right now. Unless something mad changes, I think he's gonna be Tottenham manager, innit? I think unless they see to get something at someone else, I think he's negotiating with Tottenham at the moment. And but my question to you is: if you were Tottenham, would you take Poch back?
Poch ain't going back there. The real question is, if you're Poch, would you go back to that club? Because it's not would you take Poch back?
My answer to that is no. If I was Poch, why would I go backwards?
Bruv, Levy, snaked, man.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. because he used Poch, yeah, to have Tottenham overperforming and underspending while they were moving stadiums, bruv. He was literally managing Tottenham in the hardest period to manage Tottenham. People don't even understand that. Remember when Arsenal were moving from Highbury to the Emirates and they couldn't spend no money and they were selling all their best players?
Yeah.
Poch literally had a net spend of like 25 million or something like that, yeah, because them man were trying to save money.
His net spend was better than any of the others in the top 6.
And he was still getting top 4. And he got to a Champions League final. And then as soon as you move and there's more money to spend, you sack him and give it to Jose. Nah, bro. How could you go back there? Nah, bro. If you got any self-respect, you don't go back to that club.
Also, if Levy's got any pride, which I'm sure he does, he's not going to go back on his work. It will look so bad from Levy's perspective if he even approached Poch. It means that you're ultimately saying, sorry, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have sacked you, bro. Nah, yeah, you're right. Listen, that's why it won't happen. I don't see Poch doing that as well. Poch, listen, he's hardly been at PSG. At least another year to see where he's gonna go. So how he's gonna obviously go in League 1 after finishing second this season. He's gonna want to win the league at least, or bring Champions League glory, which is both likely, both possible next season. But I don't see anything but Nuno right now. But we'll see what happens at Spurs. You know, who knows? They could end up with Gary Monk or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Tottenham, I know that Levy likes Martinez because they got linked with him the last time, remember? And then he ended up going Everton and that. So, like, they've been linked to Roberto Martinez before.
Who do you take out the two, Martinez or Nuno?
Martinez, because Nuno's football is too much like Jose's. You know, like that. And it's
they're actually close friends as well, still.
But there you go. They got the same agent as well, blood. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to say. So I think it's a no from me for Nuno still.
No Martinez though.
We need Nuno to keep the black manager quota up in the Premier League to 1, blood. You know them ones. So man need to keep him.
Exactly. Even from that, even real. But not, if I even want to say that, but you know what I'm saying. But listen,
it's true. He's the only one, blood. He needs to stay for the culture, fam.
Listen, yeah. The only thing with Martinez, though, when he was given budget, like he didn't really do much to elevate Everton went further on from where they were before. So I'm not too sure. I think I feel he'll play the style of football Tottenham fans want, but I don't know if he can make them. Listen, with Tottenham fans, what does Tottenham expect? Does Tottenham expect with this squad? Like I've heard some Tottenham fans saying we should be challenging for the title within a couple of years with this squad. Some people say we just want top 4. So Tottenham. This is what they want to be. They want to be
in the Sissoko and them man and Dyer.
Listen, they want to be in the mix.
Bro, that's shit, blood. And Davinson Sanchez, fam, allow it in it. Their squad's dead out.
They got a couple of world class players in it. They got a world class.
Gareth Bale's gone back, blood. I think he's in Spain already. I heard he got a flight straight after the game.
No.
I heard he got a flight straight after the game, blood. I swear down, the final whistle went and his suitcase was in the dressing room. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, bro.
You might stay. Levy might try something.
No, bro. I heard he left the same night, blood.
He left the same.
Bro, I swear, bro.
These times he came, bro. These times he had just under his kit in the dressing room. Man had the suitcase already packed.
It's there, bro. Bro, I swear down, bro. The Addison was waiting outside, blood. You know like that? I'm telling you, bro. I heard he left, bro. I heard he left, bro, the same day. That's what man heard about Bale, blood. So I don't really know. I don't really know. He's done out here, bro. He's gone. Harry Kane's gone. Son might want to leave, but probably can't. Son's such a humble youth; he'll probably stay there and cry in the shower when Harry Kane's gone. You know them. It's like who's gonna come in to replace Harry Kane? No one. Like Tottenham can't buy a player of the caliber of Harry Kane. That's why they got Gareth Bale before he was Bale, and then they only got him back because he'd been there already. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they got Son
because he wanted to get match fit.
That's what I'm saying, because man needed a pre-season for the Euros. And then you look at Son. Son was doing okay. Don't get it twisted, but Son's gone up another level since he's been there. Tottenham ain't bought no ready-made world-class players. They can't. So they're gonna have to replace Harry Kane.
By the way, same goes for Hugo Lloris. He wasn't one of the best goalkeepers in the world when he came.
Yeah, he's a pisshead anyway. You know them man's liable to drop a climber. But it's the truth. Bruv, listen, bruv, Lloris has done enough, yeah. Lloris has done enough in games to let me know, yeah, that when man's over the limit when driving, yeah, like it's not the. He's definitely played drunk a few times. But he has. He's definitely played drunk a few times. That's what I'm saying. That's why man calls him hologram Hugo and that, bruv. I'm telling you, bro. It looks like, bruv, you're just not there, blood. He's
say no to alcoholism.
Bruv, have you seen Lloris off his line? It's a disaster. You know, like that. It's a disaster, bro. Like, the guy is terrible, bro. You know, like that. So when I look at this Tottenham team, it stinks. Harry Kane goes, they're not replacing them. They're not replacing him with any one of his caliber. They're gonna have to replace Harry Kane with someone half as good as him. Because they don't even have Champions League. Imagine trying to lure in a top striker with the fucking, the first team in the fucking UEFA Conference League.
Yeah.
What does that ever mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Bruv, you're not getting no one to replace Harry Kane, bro. It's done at it. So, because of that, Tottenham are fucked.
Yeah.
Really fucked. There's no chance of Tottenham finishing in the top 4 next season either. They're finished.
Yes.
They're finished, bro. They're finished below Leicester again next season, probably. Because Leicester got Brendan. And they signed Somari. Tottenham are done, bro.
Yeah. I can't argue with that at all. But I can't see how Tottenham. I think the whole way Tottenham planned these last 6 months was probably completely different to what obviously is unfortunate. They thought they'll probably get top 4, which they were almost nearly at that point guaranteed to get in some people's eyes. They had Kane firing. He obviously wasn't going to leave at that point. They were still in the Champions League, and more so. Levy under this cloak, let's not forget, was probably signing these deals for the ESL. So man probably thought, yeah, man, we're going to the ESL anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? All of this just fell down in the last 6 weeks. Everything went wrong for him still. So that's it.
Told man, Bale's back in Spain, brother, with his toes out, fam. I told man. It's mad, fam.
That's a violation still. If I was Tottenham, I'd be like, no. At least stay.
Man's playing golf in flip-flops right now, fam. I'm telling you. Calm. You know, like that. So, bruv, this is what happens. Tottenham's team's done out. If anyone thinks that Tottenham are going to do anything, they're done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel sorry for my brother, bruv, because back to the misery days, blood, when he used to grow up, bruv, and, you know what I'm saying, just have the Tottenham game on in the background. Man couldn't bear to watch, bruv. He's going back to them days, bruv.
Boy, Tottenham put it all on the line. They had to. The only positive for Tottenham is they somehow finished above Arsenal, just about. Because if Arsenal finished above them in their worst ever season, do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how it got so close. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mad.
That just shows how bad Tottenham are. Do you know what I'm saying? Somehow just finishing above Arsenal in the season that they've had. So, yeah, that's the only trophy they got at the moment. That they're finishing above their North London rivals. That's it.
Trust me, bro. And big up my man for the super chat. You man know I don't really rate Lukaku, yeah? But he's too good for Tottenham. Let's not come on, man. Come on. Why would he go and replace Harry Kane?
I've always rated Lukaku, but I think he won't go to Tottenham because end of the day, look, he's at the stage in his career now where even if people think he's overrated or not, he has the pick of besides Kane and Haaland and a few, maybe 2 or 3 other men in the world, in terms of central strikers, out and out number 9s, he can pretty much go anywhere he wants. If a team wanted him anywhere in the world right now, they will take, you know what I mean? He's desired, which won't be the case in a couple of
You know what? I think his goals are desired, but I don't think he's desired, bro. What you get with Lukaku, is a madness. Like even Chelsea fans, if you got Lukaku and Werner on the same team, you're gonna break TVs next season. You will smash a television at some point. at some point because them
Let me
two
tell you-
together.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this though, bro. Timo Werner, this league season, 6 Premier League goals. Let me tell you, Lukaku's getting more than 6 Premier League goals, bro. He's not a boy like that. That's the difference. That's what it comes down to. Because, bro, 6 Premier League goals. No, you're mocking. No.
I didn't realize it was that little.
Bro, 6. Come on. Like, no. That's a mockery. If you're doing that, your wages are getting docked. If I was bro, I'm fucking
Bro, and you lot, how many big chances has Timo Werner missed in the Premier League? Please find me a stat, please. Because I want to laugh, innit? Now, I'm just in a good mood today. Man just needs to laugh, blood. Like, honestly, I didn't realize he only had 6 Premier League goals. That's abysmal, bro.
6 Premier League goals.
What is that? And he plays like every game as well. It's not like man rotates Werner. Werner's like one of the ever presents, bro. Like Tuchel's just been trying to play him into form.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. No, I'm saying, man said GUI and that man like it's true, blood. Man like Hennessy Lloris, blood, Hennessy Hugo and that, blood. Trust me.
Listen, at least he does. His team talks are better than Harry Kane's, isn't it? That's a positive. That's one thing.
Yeah,
that's one thing. To round up the boys for another season.
No, I hear that still. You know what I'm saying? But no, bro, Tottenham are done out here. Legit, they're done. You know what I'm saying? Flipping, what's man gonna say? Obviously, the England, for some stupid reason, have announced a 50-man squad.
Yeah, some joke. Bro, just making more stress for himself. And
but you just bottled it. Like, what was the point in doing that?
Yeah. Do you know what? I think it is, though? And I'm not trying to, this is no disrespect in the sense there, but this is what I think some managers would do. Because there's a few countries that have done this as well, yeah? I think what you do with this, yeah, is you pull it out, 33-man squad, and then you just see the engagement, you see the way the fans talk. And you're like, oh, okay, let me take these 10 man out. Bro, it's like a lazy way of flipping doing your work. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is the only thing that he had in mind, but bro, if you are so sure of your 23-man squad or your best 23 players, you'll choose them, like most countries have. But at the moment, I don't think he's sure of, besides probably the obvious 12 to 13 players, he's not sure about the large portion of that squad. And he's probably just being like, you know what? Let me put 33 man out to the world and let's see who argues about certain players being in the squad and who's not. And then we'll take it from there. And there's probably a guy on social media now working 24/7, clocking up all these stats on who's saying what, this player should be here, this player should be there. And it helps. Do you know what I'm saying? Because keeping the fans on side is an important part of the managerial game these days. That's it. Because of social media.
No, I hear that. But you know anyway, what it is? When I actually looked at that England squad, yeah, there's bare meaty ballers in there, innit? Like, we're literally comparing meaty footballers, bro. That's just what it is, to be honest. That's why Gareth Southgate doesn't know. Because really, if I'm being 100% honest, there's really not much between a lot of the players, especially the defenders and the goalkeepers. The defenders and goalkeepers, the actual level of quality between all of them is so marginal, bro. It just goes down to preference. What's the difference between Cody and Mings? And
in my opinion, Cody's better than Mings, isn't it? Personally, I think.
Yeah, but Mings is left footed.
They're not different. They're not different levels. Yeah, you're right. And bro, England were
at the same level. If you're saying one's better than the other, it's marginal.
Yeah, it's marginal. And the thing is, England's setup, is even the goalkeeper. You made a great point. Like, if you stuck 10 man in a room and you ask them who's the best England goalkeeper, you'll probably get so many different answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no clear. Do you know what I mean? Pickford probably is going to be the one who starts. I think, even though he shouldn't. He shouldn't, but he's going to start because this is what always happens in every tournament. There's a few players who play just because, we need the experience, or they've got tournament experience, or you get. Do you know what you get? You get Pickford's been great for England, even though he's been terrible for Everton, but he's been great for England. He doesn't make any mistakes for England, so he plays. But that's the mad thing. Like, he doesn't deserve to play. So he should not be, he should even be there. But he's going to start. Like, that's the reality. In terms of the defense, like, do you think Trent is going to start? Like, the reality is... Huh?
No chance.
The reality is he should just about have made the squad. Just about, which he did. But I feel like, once again, he's going to start. I don't think he should, but I think he's going to start most of the games in the Euros. Because at the moment, you got to look at certain players. I'm looking at even the back line now. Reece James is actually the only player who I think he might miss out, to be honest with you. I think he could
Reece James has to go, bro, because he can play right centre-back in the 3 and right wing-back in it, and he's played the right centre-back for Chelsea.
Yeah,
I think Reece James is there. No, I think Southgate likes Reece James. I think
but you tell me out that I don't know if you can see the defenders who's been picked.
Guys, put the squad up for me again, please, guys.
Yeah, someone put the squad, or especially the defenders, but you tell me who's going to miss out then if it's not going to be Reece James. I'm talking about cut from 33 to 23. So, yeah, I thought that was the squad. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put the squad up when it comes through.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is he's the one who I feel, even though he shouldn't, I feel like he's going to be the one who misses out because, bro, Connor Cody's got to go. Yeah. Obviously, Harry Maguire's got to go. Kyle Walker has to go. Trent's got to go. Yeah, those players have to go.
Yes.
So Luke Shaw has to go.
I don't know if Cody has to go. I hear you.
Kieran Trippier, yeah. At the end of the day, I think Southgate. Listen,
Southgate likes Trippier, so he's going.
Southgate's golden moments, as a manager, it coincided with Trippier playing some of the best games of his life. Trippier will be in that team. Like, he's been talking about Trippier on and off for the last couple of years. He loves the guy, so Trippier will be on the plane. I feel, especially because of his season as well over in Spain. So he will be on the plane. So the only player who's going to miss out is got to be Reece James. It's got to be. See, and Ben Chilwell as well. By the way, Ben Chilwell. There's no way Ben Chilwell should be playing instead of Luke Shaw either. So, and I'm not sure.
No. Hey, listen, yeah. If it's a 5 at the back, Ben Chilwell is a better wing back than Luke Shaw. He is, bro.
He is, but
I'd play Luke Shaw.
Does he deserve to play over Luke Shaw this season? That's what it comes down to, though.
In a 5, he does. Absolutely, wow. Bro, it's all about balance, bro. You don't just pick players, for the sake of picking them, bro. You have to pick your best players. It's just like Chelsea. Alonso, bro. Alonso as a wing back, you pick him. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. You pick Alonso as a wing back, you don't pick him in a back 4. In a back 4, I don't trust Chilwell. But as a wing back, his delivery is very good. You know what I'm saying, and I like his energy, bro. And I like his energy and also the runs he makes, bro. But
that's the same reason why Trent that's why Trent's got to be on the plane then. If he's going to be free,
of course Trent's got to be on the plane. I never ever once said that Trent should go.
And Kyle Walker will play in the 3. That he'll start.
Exactly, he can play right centre back in the 3. Kyle Walker, and he can also play as the wing back, bro. And plus, he's the experience. So Kyle Walker has to go.
So then that's what makes it hard. Then who actually in the
defense? Let's have a look. To answer your thingy, Rants Reacts this week is Bale, Suarez, Aguero, and Benzema, bruv. So you man get to. So that's what's this week. So yeah, that's due to be lit. And all right, cool.
Oh, yeah, just to be clear, sorry, someone just said I said definitely not good enough to be in the squad. I didn't say, and if I said that was a mistake. I didn't say Chilwell's not good enough to be in the squad. I'm saying he's not had a better season than Luke Shaw. That's all I'm saying. So
but Luke Shaw plays in a 4 at his club, innit? You know what I mean? So Luke Shaw hasn't been in any England squads, for time, and then he's just had one decent. Now he's had one decent fucking season, and it's decent. There hasn't been an amazing season, bro. Man United fans overhyping Luke Shaw's season, bro. The last 2 months he's been shit. He just had a nice 8-week spell where he was playing well, and then he went back to playing shit, and no one noticed. That? Nah, bro.
Listen. I get you, but all I'm trying to say is when we're analyzing who deserves to play, it's so many different factors. Like what you said, there's positioning based on the formation that's playing. Then there's form for your club, and then there's how a form for your country. And that's why everyone's got different opinions on what is important. Like, do you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is based on, if we're going on merit and who's had the better season, Luke Shaw deserves to be on the plane, innit? That's what I'm saying. But anyway, we'll move on to the
yeah. But again, you say that, yeah.
If we're talking about who's the better player, that's a different question.
Yeah, but listen, like, bruv, the facts are, yeah, it's not about that, bro. Like, you know why? Because even if he's had a better season overall, bruv, how many England squads has this youth been in the last 3 years?
Now, do you know what it's like, bro? We're gonna get to it in a second when we come to Raheem Sterling, yeah, which a lot of people have criticized.
But I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take Raheem Sterling.
He's a great example because people.
I wouldn't take Rashford either. You know, like that.
For England, Sterling cuts it up, so that's why people are like, oh,
does he? Does he? What's man's England record? He don't score goals for England.
Boy,
what man's telling me, man?
No, he puts together. Anyway, we'll come to strikers.
Him and Rashford due to be an IB for together, fam. You know, like that, because bruv, Foden has replaced Sterling at Man City, innit? He's not important there no more.
Exactly. That's why.
And the thing is, yeah, on the right hand side, Mason's better than Rashford, blood. If man said, "Yo, you're taking Mason or Rashford," I'm taking Mason all fucking day, bruv. I know what Rashford can give me, blood. This season's been done out, bro. Like, man are laughing at Gareth Bale, yeah, but Gareth Bale's bagged fucking the same amount of goals as him, bro, in 17 less games or something like that. Come on, bruv. What's man telling me?
I agree. I agree completely, bro.
Some joke thing, bro. Like, listen.
But here's the funny thing:
you have to pick man on their ability.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between both of them, who to choose?
No, I'm just saying Sterling or Rashford, one of them two will start.
Exactly, and neither of them should start.
Yeah. But fair enough.
Look at this. Luke Shaw, yeah, cool. The reason why I say it, because it's all about balance, yeah, team chemistry and that. England don't play a four at the back. So because England don't play a four at the back, the reason why I mentioned Luke Shaw ain't been in no England squads is because how often has he played in that five at the back here for England? He hasn't, because he ain't been in the fucking squad. And then you're going to bring him straight into the starting lineup.
That one friendly a few months ago. That was
there you go. And you're going to bring him straight in the squad in a major tournament to play in a position he ain't played in all season, yeah, and played with players that he hasn't played with not even a little bit, because he hasn't been in none of the squads. You know what I mean? If you bring him, you definitely don't start him, because he hasn't been playing in the England squad. I don't care how good a season you man think he's had. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter.
Well, what I hope happens then is Luke Shaw. If Luke Shaw is going to be on the plane, the only time that he should then play is if England switch to a 4 during the game or something. Because
there you go.
Luke Shaw in a 3, I hate that. Every time I've seen him play in a 3, he's out of position, isn't it? He's not suited to.
Can't play wing back, bro. Like, he plays left centre back well in a 3. He don't play wing back well, innit? Yeah. Ben Chilwell's better at wing back than him. So it's one of them ones where if he goes, he'll be going, yeah, as an understudy to Chilwell, yeah, in that wing back position. But we've seen my man play Trippier there on the left-hand side before. We've seen it. So you just never know what the fuck's going to happen, bro. Because sometimes he plays James, Walker right centre back, and Trippier left wing back. So if he's going to bring Trippier, he doesn't have to bring Trippier, Shaw, and flipping Chilwell. Like, he doesn't need to bring all 3 of them. He has to leave one of them at home.
Who do you think though would be left? Because
I think Trippier is going, blood, and I think Trippier is going. So
you're saying Luke Shaw, but may as well
it's between Shaw and Chilwell. It's between Shaw and Chilwell. Right, if I'm the manager,
there'll be uproar if
I'm the manager, I'm bringing Chilwell and Shaw, and I'm not bringing Trippier. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not the manager.
Now Trippier booked this slot after that free kick.
Because Trippier can take free kicks, but so can Ward-Prowse. So man don't need your free kicks, blood. You know, like that. Man don't need your free kick.
True. But then we're talking about, listen, this is a squad, innit? So I feel like as much as we're talking about formations of that, this is a tournament where England needs to have versatility of certain different types of players who can bomb forward, players who can defend better. I feel Trippier is a good defender. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel it's hard to remove him from that when we've got so many defenders who bomb forward who actually cannot fundamentally defend. Like, Luke Shaw is not a better defender than him. Do you know what I mean? But either way, I get where you're coming from. I think the only player So what do you think? Who do you, if you had to take 3 man out of that, then who would you say really should? Because obviously Ben White, everyone wants to get at Ben White. Sorry.
Well, out of all these, if I had to take 3 players out of this list,
yeah, who are you taking out? It doesn't need to be 3, maybe 2 actually. Because
no, I take Ben White can dip.
Ben White never getting the respect.
Yeah. Tyrone Mings.
I think Tyrone Mings, because Connor Cody's better than him.
Yeah, Mings can dip as well. And then, man, I forget rid of.
Then it's a tough one. It's one of the left. It's one of the left-sided.
Yeah, then it's either Trippier, Shaw, or Thingy. If I'm playing a 5 at the back, then Shaw stays at home. But I think he deserves to go just based on his season. So, and also Trippier had a ban or something. I swear he wasn't playing for a while. So really, he shouldn't go. Now, I mean, I would take Trippier out, but I think that Southgate's going to leave him in. So because of that, it's peak blood.
Well, it might be Luke Shaw he misses out. But what it might be a bottle thing. It might end up being just some like.
Just take out the easy man to drop.
Yeah, like Connor Cody or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might take out the easy man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but midfield, I don't know if there's a midfield list anywhere.
And yeah, I would play Luke Shaw in the left centre back in a 5 if I was England.
Yeah, he's played well there. But then you got to think along the back line. The 3 would probably be him, Walker, and Maguire. So.
Yeah, that's fine, blood.
Yeah, it's kind of like I guess so. I guess it is.
When you're playing 3 centre backs, you don't need 3 centre backs.
No, you don't.
And you also don't need 3. You just need 3 players that are good on the ball. One that's good at attacking the ball, and you just need a couple players outside that are good on the ball. That's all you need, bro. That's all you need. I swear down. And Kyle Walker can do that.
That sort of them 3 would be good in a game where England, put it this way, not in England's toughest games against the best attackers. I would put them 3. But I get where you're coming from. I just can see Luke Shaw and Kyle Walker is great on his recovery. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, but I can see a mistake happening across those 3. Like, it's not like Harry Maguire is the flipping one of the greatest defenders of all time either. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's see what happens. With that.
I don't really know. And yeah, the goalkeeper thing, bro. Listen, I'd take 2 keepers to the tournament, bro. If you're relying on your 3rd keeper at any point, you might as well go home. You know, like that.
Yeah, see what you're saying 2 keepers. That means Pickford and Hendo.
Yeah, exactly. And they're both shit as well. Like, it's peak, fam. I'm saying, I might even beg Ben Foster to come back, blood. I swear down, these men are done out here, fam.
Oh, what you think Hendo's dead? Yeah,
oh, he's trash, blood. You know what it was? I wanted to believe in Henderson, you know,
because I remember us talking about it, and like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, people wanted to start of this season. People wanted to sack off David De Gea real quick.
I still wanted to get rid of De Gea, yeah, but I thought we should have got rid of him before we gave him the contract. I said it like it's on wax, blood. Like, man has seen it. You know what I mean?
But Hendo playing 45 games this season. I don't know how well we would have fared still.
No, we'd have been fucked. That's what would have happened, bro. Wow. Henderson, yeah. You know what it is with Henderson? Henderson's so confident in himself, that he gave me confidence. You know what it was? He was so confident. I thought, you know what? This youth's got the character. But then I clocked. He's deluded, fam. Like, he actually thinks he's better than he is. He actually thinks he's better than David De Gea. Like, legit. He's not. You know, like that. Like, he's bare vocal and that. Yeah, cool, because he's got that little British Brexit spirit and that, bare, bare shouting and pointing and all that, and then he just steals shit, bruv. Like, honestly, the goal against Liverpool, when he gave Mo Salah the whole goal, that brother don't even know where his goal.
Don't even tell me about that.
I'm not a goalie yet, but I know, when man are in goal, a lot of the time, the reason why the goalkeeper like touch their post and that, so they know where they are on the pitch. The brother ran out and just left the whole goal open, like he didn't even know where the goal was.
Yeah,
Nah, it's crazy, blood. It's crazy. Henderson's horrible. If he starts tonight, I'm worried.
Yeah,
You know, like that.
I'll
see what Ollie's on tonight.
Not
If he don't start De Gea tonight, yeah, his head's gone, blood.
Yeah.
Head's gone.
Yeah.
You know, like that. So nah, bruv. Henderson's some joke thing. And Pickford is shit. You know, like that. He's shit, fam. He looks like his arms are stuck to man's side and that, bro. Like, man can't get down. Looks like a T-Rex, fam.
Yeah.
He's done out here.
He somehow held on to the number one. But England's been doing that with goalkeepers for time, where the goalkeeper no longer had quality, but they just hang like Paul Robinson. Remember, man like that, bro. He was bad, and England just kept on having him as number one for like. Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Joe Hart. It just happens. Like I'm so used to it now. That's why I think Pickford will still start. He'll still play for England. He'll still play for the
I think
Euros.
you'll still start Trippier and Pickford, blood. Brother, I swear down. Trippier left wing back here.
Listen,
Pickford in goal.
Trippier, from that free kick 3 years ago, he already booked his place in the Euros. That's it. As long as Southgate's manager, he loves him. Bro, anyone who sees how much he talks about Trippier, he loves the guy, loves him. Yeah. But anyway, midfielders. I don't know if anyone's got midfielders here.
1 second, my bro.
Send it. Yeah, while Rants is just going, if someone can just send all of the midfielders of the England squad, so we could talk about that. But because obviously there's a few man, I think 10 players need to get removed. So if we have 2 players, 2 or 3 midfielders need to probably get removed from this. I'm already thinking that the harsh reality is the player who's going to go from here is going to be Ward-Prowse. I don't know if you can see it, Rants, to put it up. Someone just slapped it. So the weird thing about the midfielders here is that obviously there's a lot of players some players are classed as midfielders, some players are classed as forwards. So obviously there's players missing here, innit? So from this batch is very difficult because Calvin Phillips and Ward-Prowse both offer things that pretty much none of the other man on there. Well, Declan Rice can, but definitely Ward-Prowse offers something that none of these men can. And Calvin Phillips pretty much is the player who probably has to miss out if Jude Bellingham's going to go. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think he's the only player of this group that probably unfortunately misses out, which is a shame for him because he's had a good season. But he's just among players who are either better or more important to England. Do you know what I'm saying? So Jordan Henderson's going to go. Declan Rice is going to go. Mason Mount's going to go. You know what I mean? Jesse Lingard. I feel like
he has to go, bro.
I feel like Gareth Southgate might do something dirty with Jesse Lingard. I don't know why, but I'll be worried. If I was Jesse Lingard, I'll be sitting by my phone. I'm not sure. Do you know what I'm saying? But he should go 100%. But I feel like he's an easy person to omit from the squad, isn't it? I feel like so is Calvin Phillips.
I think Calvin Phillips is easy to leave out, but for me, Jesse Lingard, what he's done at West Ham has been a mazza. He has to go.
He has to go 100%. But I feel like if not, who else? Like James Ward-Prowse. Yeah, like. Listen, do you know how many times James Ward-Prowse has been in the England squad? He's not kicked the ball. So I just feel like if you're going to bring him, make sure you're like utilize him. Do you know what I'm saying? There's so many times.
This youth team, yeah. Where did Southampton finish? He shouldn't even be in the England squad. I don't care. Listen,
people will say, "What do you expect?" I can't drag my team from that.
Well, if you're not too good for Southampton, you shouldn't be in the England squad, innit? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, this is the deadest England squad, bro.
Some people say he's good enough for a top 6 team.
Bro, he's not, man. And listen, yeah, I'm tired of seeing Brighton players and that playing for England, innit? That tells you how shit these men really are, bro. Deep it, though. You know them ones. Back in the day, you used to have enough wavy ballers in the top 4 clubs to make up the whole England squad. And now you got Brighton players in there. And fucking, bruv. And Leeds, man, and that. Like, man, get out of here, man. Do you know, some joke thing, fam. You know what I mean? I'm not having that, bro. Like, man's been at Southampton for a minute and no one ain't come in for him with no big bids. You know why? Because he ain't that good, man. Stop pretending, innit?
He loves Southampton. He loves Southampton.
He's dead, man. Like, you know what I mean? He's got a free kick on him. Over there, but I mean, like David Bentley had a free kick on him as well. You know them, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He's got to be the one who goes in it. But
bruv, he's some vanilla baller with a free kick on him. You know what I mean? Well, you're gonna bring him just for set pieces.
That's it. Bring him on for set pieces. That's it.
Fair enough. If you want to bring him just for set pieces, that's fine. But then you have to drop someone out here that can actually play. Yeah.
So you're right. So I think Calvin Phillips and Ward-Prowse are the two that need to come out. But I feel like Calvin Phillips, Southgate has always been an admirer of him. Again, I find it very, very difficult. I'll be very surprised.
If Henderson goes and Rice goes, Phillips ain't playing. So there's no point in taking it.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. So, and especially because Jude Bellingham's going to be there. So that's what I'm saying. There's too many players or that same position who's going to play in a similar position for England.
I think Bellingham, going means Ward-Prowse don't have to go. That means he can't go, surely, bro. Surely.
Yeah. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. Like what a lot of people need to understand, like what we've been talking about today, it comes into a lot of factors, isn't it? It comes into the way these men pick these squads is based on multiple factors. How good the team's been, the club, how good they've been for their club, how good they've been for their country when they've played, how it talks about tournament experience and flexibility, or are they a utility player, or can they only play in one particular position? All these things matter, innit? So as it stands, I feel like James Ward-Prowse and Calvin Phillips are the two that probably need to miss out from that. So on to the forwards.
Calvin Phillips ain't the guy. Big up everyone. And someone put in a super chat. He said, "What do you think of Patrick Bamford and Tomori, bro?"
Oh, not them not being there. Well, look, at the end of the day, people said it was between Ollie Watkins. Someone put up the strikers anyway, but it will be between Ollie Watkins and Bamford before Watkins got the choice. And for me, Watkins is a better choice than Bamford. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so Bamford deserves it, but again, it's down to who is probably gonna put away a chance if it comes to you when you've only come on for 10 minutes in the game and you get one shot, one opportunity. Who are you more confident in, Ollie Watkins or Patrick Bamford? And the answer is Watkins for me. So for that reason, Watkins has got to go. Like that's.
You're taking Watkins. I'm not taking Watkins. I'll take Mason over him still.
Not over. Oh yeah. What? Yeah, of course. Out of Greenwood and Watkins, I'm talking about Watkins or Bamford. That's what.
Okay, out of the two, yeah, I think that Watkins offers something a bit more different. He's more dynamic, innit? He's more dynamic.
Someone's put the strikers up still.
Okay,
or the forwards still, or if you want to call them forwards. So this one is hard, isn't it? But the reality is Sterling has got to be the guy who misses out. Like, because I can't see how any other player out of this batch is.
They're saying Calvin Phillips isn't fit. Oh, that's good then, man. That just makes man's life easy.
Yeah, that makes it easy then. Yeah, exactly. That makes it easy. He's still got 10 man to cut in it or something, so it's gonna still be hard. But that's one player. So with this group, bro, you got to take Greenwood, because Greenwood, everyone knows, one shot kill. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy.
Oh, that's it, bro.
Do you know what I mean? You need him because he doesn't need 3 or 4 chances to put away one. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to. In tournaments like this, you may only have 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities and a half.
Right.
That's it. So you need a man who's gonna finish his dinner. And that's what, unfortunately, Rashford, Sterling, they don't finish their dinner. They don't. You can't rely on it, bro. This ain't Man City. This ain't Man City, and it ain't Man United versus flipping Southampton or something where you're gonna get 5-6 chances to flipping smash one home, bro. When you get a one-on-one chance, you need to put it away. This is the Euros, isn't it? So that's what it comes down to. So unfortunately, then those are the 2 players that might have to miss out of that batch.
Yeah, it was Watkins and Saka ain't going. It's 2 out of them ain't going. 7 man to cut. Watkins and Saka.
But this is what I'm saying. It's the Saka thing.
No chance Saka's going because Saka, as good as he is, he's a jack of all trades, master of nothing, innit? Like I don't even know what his best position is, bro.
That's why it's my joke that Saka could have been in any category. He could have been in defender, midfield, or forward category. Do you know what I'm saying?
Literally, because he could have played left wing back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man could play in the 10.
And I'll be real, like
man could play on the left, man could play on the right.
100, yeah. Like I know it's not always just about who's on form, blah blah blah. But bro, you gotta bro, what kind of message does it show, bro? If someone like Saka goes, and a man who's had a great season doesn't, do you know how I'm gonna call up, bro? I'll call up the manager and be like, what sort of joke thing is this? Because that's not fair. It's not also not fair, innit? And I'm not saying Saka's not a better player than some of these, man, but bro, you can't take a man who's played pretty much worse than every other man in their midfield or forward role. Like out of those 12, 13 players we've brought up, bro, he's played probably the worst besides Sterling. So you can't put him there. I'm not even saying Saka's had a bad season, but with all of these men that we're talking about now have had very good seasons in general. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So come on, let's give him some respect.
Yeah, fair. No, you're right. You're right. And yeah, this comment's spot on, brother. As much as man bust jokes and that, Sterling's had a dead season in it, but he's still better than Rashford. He is.
Yeah. But you know the problem with both of them, man, that's frustrating is that they just miss sitters, bro. They miss big chances, and it's like that is not, bro.
Well, of course, but these are the reason why you can't rely on these men in big moments and in big tournaments. That's why I wouldn't take either of them, because for me, I take Mason over Rashford. I take Mason over Rashford, and I take Foden over Sterling. Simple. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny because I think Carragher or Neville or something was saying a couple of days ago that someone asked them should Jack Grealish start, and then their response was, he should play a couple of games in the Euros. I think some people think that he should be a rotation player or something. So there needs to be the fact is Foden and Grealish and Kane are like, those are fixtures in the squad. They're the guarantees, bro. Like they should write itself. Like if you see any game and those three are not starting, you're on a joke team. Like it doesn't matter where they play. I don't care. Even before I see the formation, those three have to be starting every game if they're fit. It's not like this ain't a league when you are playing 45 games, bro. 3 bad games, you're out. Do you know what I'm saying? You haven't got time for messing about. Them 3 man should be playing every single game. Simple.
Man said Jollof Milner, blood. Bro, listen.
I'm not gonna lie. He's got to play. He's got to make a decision on where his best position is and stick to it still. Because there's a lot of men who become like Milner. It worked in his favor in it because he was declining in it. He was in his advancing years in it, and he became a utility player that people loved, where he can play in multiple different positions. But Saka, as a young baller, where he is now, he can't be this sort of man where no one really knows where your best position is, bro. Like. No one knows. I don't think Arsenal fans know where his best position is right now. So, he's got to make a decision. Like, I want to play here. This is where you put me every single week. And right now, with Arsenal, he probably can command. Him and Smith Rowe can command what they want now. Straight up. Otherwise, they may as well go somewhere else because Arsenal wash.
Facts, my G. It's a bit of a peak one.
Wow. Wow, that's a mad comment still. That's a mad comment. Arsenal fans saying he's overrated.
Yeah, that Saka's overrated. Bro, he might have a point still.
Bro, he's overrated, but bro, for Arsenal, you need to keep hold of that, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think he's overrated in the sense that because Arsenal are so shit, man think he's better than he is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I mean, because the man around him are so dead. It's the same with Rashford and them man there, bro. Like, man legit think that he's world-class or potential world-class because he's got the likes of McTominay's around him. But if you put him in a team like Man City, you would see how shit he is. You know, like that. With man like Bernardo and all them man there that are chopping it up. Like, even Sterling now, he's getting found out now because he's got more competition. Man's got Ferran, he's got Mahrez, he's got Jesus, he's got Bernardo. You know
But
them
then,
ones. Because remember, Sterling came in before all of these men.
yeah,
So when he came into City, Pep inherited him. He was already there.
yeah.
All the men that Pep have brought in after him are now ahead of him in the pecking order. Plus Foden's come through as well.
Mm.
You know, like that. If Sterling
Boy,
was at Man United, he would never get benched, blood. He'll be playing every game.
Boy, Sterling's got to make a decision. Sterling, if he don't get into this England squad somehow, he's got to make a decision on if he.
He'll get in because Southgate ain't got the bottle to tell him that he's not playing.
It's true. You don't.
He ain't got the bottle.
And he will be considered as an experienced player. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and Southgate will always put people like Pickford and Sterling in the squad, whilst this squad is so young and inexperienced, isn't it? So,
but that's what I'm saying. So there's no chance. There's actually no chance of him messing out, bro.
and maybe Calvert-Lewin might miss out. You know, that's the thing.
Nah, you got to take Calvert-Lewin. The reason why you have to take Calvert-Lewin, yeah,
It's a different type
because
of
if you need to mix it up, bro, man, need to go direct, get someone to run the channels, bruv.
So what's your thoughts on Sancho then? Because we didn't mention Sancho. So
Sancho starts for me, bruv. Sancho's a fucking worldie, bruv. He's like England's best player, bruv, or one of them. Him, Harry Kane, and Sancho, Harry Kane, and
but how are you gonna play Sancho, Kane, Grealish, and Foden?
Easy. You don't start Foden. Bruv, Foden didn't even start for Man City, bruv.
Whoa.
Bruv, there's no whoa about it, bruv.
No, you got
bruv, Foden's only started like 15 league games, bruv. What are you talking about?
Wow, listen. Foden's got
You're
starts.
crazy, blood.
No,
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Bruv,
this
ain't FIFA. You don't need to start all your best players at the same time.
Exactly. That's why Sancho don't start.
Bruv, there's no way I'm playing fucking Foden over Sancho. No way.
You're monkeying. Listen,
no way, bro. No way, bro.
Foden, you're saying Foden ain't playing every week. Going next season, you'll see Foden playing every single week for Man City. Every single week.
That's nice, isn't it? This isn't Manchester City. This is England, bro. You know the ones there. Like man's not playing with Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne. You're playing with Declan Rice and them, man. It's a different ball game.
They're still good ballers.
I don't know, but bruv, they're not the level of the ballers he's playing with. The guy, is a kid, This is his first full season for Man City, bro. Jadon's been playing big man's football for 3 seasons in Germany, bro. There's no way I'm starting Phil Foden ahead of fucking Jadon Sancho. Based on what, blood? Based on what? Based on the last 3 months that he's done well, but so has Jadon. Just because you're not watching Jadon every week.
Jadon has done. No, Jadon has.
Jadon literally bagged like 2 goals in a fucking cup final the other day, bruv. What's man saying?
End of the day, listen. Foden can't be a player who's coming off the bench for 10 minutes a game. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who said 10 minutes, bro? A game's 90 minutes.
What point? What? 40 minutes? Yeah. But either way, look. All right, let's just say maybe not playing every single game, but he needs to be starting some games still. For me, Foden, right now, you got to play players while they're in their purple patches, right? When they are playing.
Bro, listen, Jack Grealish is England's best fucking player, innit? Him and Harry Kane.
Yeah, 100.
And then it's Jadon Sancho. So all 3 of them have to play.
It's not just about who's the better.
Yeah, it is, blood, because Foden ain't better than Jack Grealish. He's not. Jack Grealish has to play, and Jack Grealish can play from the left because that's where he plays a lot of the time for Aston Villa. On the right-hand side, Phil Foden ain't better than Jadon Sancho. So there you go.
We're talking about
Phil Foden is a number 10, cutting his teeth out wide because he's learning the game. Yes, he's in good form, but Foden don't start every week for City. He doesn't, bro. Look at man's league starts, bro. He started like half the games, maybe even less than that.
That's true, but when he has started, look how good he's played.
He's a quality player. He's a quality player, but bro, it's a tournament. He can still play half an hour. And then if he makes an impact and he does well for England, then maybe you can start him the next game. But I'm not going to start him in the first game just based on his form for Manchester City, bro.
That's true.
He's a 10, bro.
But listen,
he's a 10, playing out wide for Man City. You can do that when you're playing Pep's fucking total football, with the press and players making the runs in the half spaces for you and stuff like that. Cool. These Englishmen ain't gonna make the runs that these other men are making. A lot of the time, Foden's gonna receive the ball, and he's going to be one-on-one with his right back, and he's going to be isolated, and he's going to have to take him on. He's not better than Sancho at doing that.
He's not better than Sancho at doing that. But like at the end of the day, it's hard. Listen, this is a hard conversation because it's not
hard for me. Bro.
It's hard because Foden is a young player, yeah, who's clearly not played for any other team or even manager than Pep. Yeah, he's hardly played in for England, so it's hard to see. And many people have not. In fact, no one has seen him. Besides in the youth teams outside of Man City. So time will tell in this competition on how well he fares in another system or setup. But he is a player who can do something special with the ball, like Sancho can, don't get me wrong. But right now, it's not just always about who is the better player. Because if we're choosing the best 11 players based on who's got the best ability, we'll have that squad and that team, that starting 11 is not going to win nothing.
Bro, it ain't about no fucking ability, bro. You're talking about ability. I'm not talking about ability. I'm talking about systems, yeah. This brother plays for Man City. He's a quality player, yeah. This is his breakthrough season. Jadon Sancho's got 3 seasons, yeah. Playing European football.
But now you sound like the argument of why Raheem Sterling should play.
No, because Sterling's not nowhere near Sancho's level, blood. He's nowhere near Sancho's level, and he hasn't had a good season this season either. So when you put those two together,
5 years.
And he's not as good as Jadon. It don't matter. Doesn't matter. Jadon Sancho has the pedigree and the form. Raheem Sterling don't have the form. All he's got is pedigree. It don't mean nothing.
Okay, if we're talking about positions,
Man said Foden's clear of Sancho based on what? You don't watch Sancho.
He's not clear, Sancho.
This you probably watches the Premier League, sees Foden every week, don't see what Jadon Sancho's doing, don't have a fucking clue, bro.
Yeah.
Don't have a clue. Man are disrespecting Jadon, because he's playing in fucking Germany, bro. He's been playing European Champions League football for 3 seasons, mashing work in the Bundesliga, 3 seasons in a row, blood. This is Foden's breakthrough season. I'll say it again. This is the first season that he started more than 15 games for Manchester City. He's a quality player, but he's playing with quality players, with better players than Jadon Sancho, and in a better system with a better manager, bro. The movement off the ball and the players around you, make your life so much fucking easier as a footballer. When you go and play international football, and it's every man for himself, it's a different game altogether.
But by the way, that idea, what you're saying, it makes perfect sense, and that's also the reason why certain men say players like Ben Godfrey doesn't get the respect because he plays for a lesser team. But
there you go.
Another team, he is one of the best defenders for England. So I get.
Trent is the perfect example. Trent Alexander-Arnold, again plays for Liverpool. Man is saying he's the best right back in the league when he plays for Liverpool. When he plays for England, he looks shit.
Some people say best right back in the world last year.
There you go. But when he plays for England, man looks dead. You know why? Because England's not Liverpool, blood. It's that simple. When you ain't got the same man making moves around you, when you ain't got the same position, you ain't got the same system. It's not the same thing. What's man talking about? Just because man's had a good season for Man City, that don't mean he's gonna go put on an England shirt and do the same thing, bro. Foden's about to win a treble. What does Foden play tennis, blood? Or does he play football with 15 other men, blood?
I knew you were gonna say that. Let's go. Yeah.
But does man play tennis? Yeah. Bruv, Sterling's about to do the treble as well. Should we play him too? Yeah.
And by the way, that argument is dumb. But what I will say, I agree with you. If you're talking about formation, position for position, obviously Grealish is going to play ahead of Foden. Foden will play on the left if he plays, or he will play down the middle. And either one of those, he's not gonna. In fact, he won't even play down the middle. He'll play down the left if he plays. So yeah, you're right. Listen, however, all I'm trying to say is form also does have a little bit of a factor. And at the moment, England have a lot of players in that squad, even in the 23, even if you cut down 33 players to 23, there's a lot of players in that squad that are coming in either slightly injured or off form. Yeah, you got to play players who are red hot as well at some point in the starting games of the tournament. That's all I'm saying. So if Sancho plays, fine. But if the game don't work out good, Foden deserves. In fact, I wouldn't even say deserves. Yeah, but give him the opportunity purely based on the fact he's red hot right now. Because, like you said, it's the Euros. This ain't no dumb tournament. It's the Euros. You only got 5 or 6 games, 7 games. You may even only have 3 games if you're dead. So you need to make sure certain man can come alive in it. Which Foden, as much as he's been playing with City, which I've been the man who's always said this about, listen, certain man, if you take them out of City, you'll realize they're not as good as people think they are. There's many players like that in that City squad.
Pep had Fabian Delph playing left back, bro, and won a title. A man think it's not easier to play for Man City.
No, 100%. But I will say, Foden, the one argument I'll say about Foden, though, is he's proven that on his own even, he's picked up the ball and he's done something special on his own. So I don't want Foden.
Because he's a good player.
Yeah.
No one's disputing that, but just because you're a good fucking footballer, that doesn't mean that you have to start for England, bro.
That's true.
No, it doesn't mean that.
But either way, okay. Let me ask on the final question on this then, because we've been arguing about who we think should start. Who do you think Southgate will play out of those 3, the front 3? Who do you think he will play?
Man's gonna play fucking Sterling, yeah. I wouldn't even be surprised if he played Mason Mount on the right or something, bro. Gareth Southgate's gonna go bare defensive, and that's another thing. Man are playing 5 at the back. Man are talking about playing Foden. It's a completely different shape. It's a completely different team, different players.
Yeah.
What's man talking about?
By the way, we haven't mentioned Mason Mount, which he loves. So Mason
Mount has to play anyway. He deserves to play. Where does he deserve to play? Where are they going to play him?
Well, he can't play along the. He can't play along the front. That's it.
But he can play along the front because he's done it for.
No, but he won't. He won't. That's what I'm saying. He won't because, bro, if he plays, bro, you got to see. We're talking about Sancho, Grealish, Foden, obviously Kane. Yeah, out of these players, and then you're talking about Sterling and Rashford. One of them two, we know Sterling and Rashford's going to get picked by Southgate. So, bro, what are we saying? What is going to be a Mount, Kane, and Rashford thing? Out of them 3. Grealish on the bench. This is what I'm saying. Like, if Mount starts, that means Sancho or Grealish won't, in some way, shape, or form. The way it's mixed up. So I don't know. I feel like to play a lot of those, man, you're gonna have to switch around the system. You can't play two central midfielders or 2 DMs, which he might do because he's gonna play defensively. You can't do that. But that's what I think Southgate's going to go for. He's going to play more of something like, I don't know, Declan Rice. Maybe he's going to give an opportunity to one of the younger ballers. But I feel like if Henderson is fit, Henderson will start. You look at the rest of the team.
Henderson's been out injured for so long.
He's been injured for so long. He shouldn't start because he
shouldn't even go, blood.
But the reality is the friendlies are coming up. He's probably going to play both friendlies, get his match fitness, and somehow start. That's what's probably going to happen, isn't it? But I'm just hoping he doesn't play 2 defensive midfielders, which means some of these men that we're talking about is going to miss out because there's no way Sancho, Foden, Sterling, Rashford, Kane, and Grealish and Mount can all play. Do you know what I'm saying? There's only 3 of them, 7 or something that can play. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure who it's going to be. But I'll be shocked if we start the game and Sterling or Rashford's not in the starting 11 because we know one of them 2 are going to play.
Bruv, one of them will be in the starting 11. I think that you'll start Sterling and bench Rashford.
Yes, that's mad. And then what will happen is Rashford will probably come on for Sterling during the game.
Yeah.
So that's that position taken out completely. And England fans would love that as well. Because England fans would love that because they love Sterling and Rashford for England. Do you know what I'm saying? Because over the last 2 to 3 years, them 2 have been moderately good. Do you know what I mean? They've been probably some of the more consistent players for England. Do you know what I'm saying? Since the World Cup, since before the World Cup to here. That's why I'm sure he's going to put them. Southgate, end of the day, is going to play players he's comfortable with. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to. Let's see. But Sancho, Foden, maybe none of them's going to play. We've been talking about it for 10 minutes about how one of them 2 should start. Let's be real. The likelihood is none of them 2 are going to start. That's it.
It'd be interesting. My man here, bro. I feel like some people just want to argue for the sake of it, bro. Mason Mount was carrying Chelsea even when Lampard was there. Man are going on like, say, Mason Mount, just started playing well for Chelsea, bro. When Chelsea were dying under Lampard, Mason Mount was their best player every single week, blood. Mason Mount could play in any system and in multiple positions, bro. Don't compare him to Phil Foden, innit? Don't compare him to Phil Foden, bruv. Like, Mason Mount has proven himself. Like, he's proven himself.
He's proven himself because when he first, at the start of the season, he had a lot of stick. You know what I mean? A lot of people was criticizing him. He had a few terrible games and Lampard kept him in the team. And obviously everyone thought he was the teacher's pet of Lampard. And people didn't probably think he was going to have a good season. I'll be real, even me, I didn't think he'd have a season as good as he did have in the end. Fair play to Mount. Do you know what I'm saying? He's had a very good season. He's proven he can play in different seasons. He's proven he's a big game player as well. When Chelsea have needed him, he stepped up. Because the start of this season he was meaty. He weren't great at all. But he's come through now. He's come through. So
man on some dumbness, bro. Man are saying, "Oh, Foden's better than Mount," and that, bro. They don't play in the same position. I don't think you man even know what you're watching.
End of the day, it is coming to position, which you've pointed out many times, which people forget. That's what it comes down to first and foremost.
Phil Foden is a number 10, yeah. I repeat, Phil Foden is a number 10 playing out wide for Man City and doing well. He can play out wide for Man City because Man City's system is so fluid that it allows him to play in these spaces with these players and do that. If man had to play for England wide right and just play as a wide right player without the interchange, without the movement and that, you're not going to see the same footballer. You're not going to see that, bruv. You're just not. Literally, Jack Grealish is probably one of the only players, that England has. That is one of them throwback players that it don't matter what system he's in, whatever, he's just going to do dirt regardless, bruv. Him and Harry Kane. Them man I could put my hat on. Is that no matter what system it is, Grealish is still going to show out. He's still going to receive the ball in mad spaces. He's still going to win bare fouls. He's still going to do all these things, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? The bottom line is, why are you going to start Foden now, and put all this pressure on the guy, in his first fucking breakthrough season, Why are you going to do that, bruv?
But the thing is, here's the thing, though. The way this country has hyped up Foden and the way this whole media hysteria is about Phil Foden, which, listen, every time I watch any City game, they can't stop talking about him. Yeah, the way that they've gassed up this guy, I'll be honest,
But he's a sick player, but what happens if they start him every game and then he plays shit, then what?
No, you're right. You're right. Listen, all I'm saying, I'm not talking about my opinion now. I'm talking about the reality. I will be shocked if, let me rephrase. I wouldn't be surprised if he chooses Foden over Grealish, to be honest with you. Starting, I wouldn't be surprised at all, because I feel like England public, then the public, which is an important factor for Gareth Southgate, because if the fans don't get behind him before or after this tournament, he's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if he doesn't play Foden, if Foden's so loved in this country, if he don't play Foden and he plays someone like Jack Grealish, who's not as loved as him, among fans in general, I feel like he's going to probably have a little bit of pressure. So he probably will start Foden over Grealish. Right now, if he had to pick right now, starting 11, he'll pick Foden over Grealish. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think.
Same with this Jude Bellingham thing. It's true. Bellingham's a baller, bro. Don't tell me that Jude Bellingham is not better than the midfielders England have, because he is. But the fact is...
But will he play? That's the question.
He's 17 and you shouldn't play him. You shouldn't start him. Why?
Yeah.
Why should you start him, bro? Just because he's the best? No, bro. Let the youth come into his first major tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? Little by little and feel his way in. You don't just put all that pressure on him. That's how you break. This is how you break these young players.
And by the way, what you're saying is exactly, there's history to that, because players like Walcott, Rooney.
Bro, look at Dele Alli, bro. Like, them man done the same thing. They gassed man up. Next Frank Lampard, they said. Now look at him, bro. Man's grown dreadlocks and quit football and that. You know, like that. Man's a boohoo model now. Some jokes.
And by the way, England do this all the time with young players, and they add this level of pressure that people think they're obviously, as soon as they start using the word generational, they put so much pressure on the guy that they're going to expect something special. And the weirdest thing about it is people who, these tourist fans, and when I mean tourist fans, fans that are not watching properly, they expect more from Foden than they will from Grealish because they think Foden is the special player of the two.
Yeah, they think he's better than Jack, and he's not. And that's the mad thing. The mad thing is, yeah, Jack's carrying an Aston Villa team, bro. If man put Foden in the Aston Villa team, yeah, he ain't doing half of what Jack's doing, bro. That's just facts, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. Like Foden is a sick player, and he's got potential world-class ceiling, bro. But he's playing in a fucking, bro. He's playing in one of the best teams in the world. It might even be the best team in the world if they win the Champions League. Probably is the best team in the world with the best coach in the world.
Yeah.
It's incomparable. If you put Grealish in that City squad, he'll be doing absolute fuckeries, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, these man just live for highlights, bro. That's all they live for highlights, bro. There's no reason why Bellingham.
And it's not even just the highlights. It's the fact that for some reason Foden is just loved by the British public, innit? English people just love him, and for some reason, when you latch on to the English public like that, bro, you just loved it at a different level because Greenwood don't get that love. Grealish don't get that love. They don't get it. But for some reason, Foden, I don't know, Foden, people just love. Every non-Man City fan loves this guy to bits. So that's going to be a pressure factor that I feel someone like Gareth Southgate that's maybe not as experienced to make bold decisions. I'm not trying to say he won't make bold decisions, but he hasn't got the same level of experience where he can do that and have credit in the bank. I feel that he may get suckered into playing certain man for the pressure of what certain fans think. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Well, this is bullshit, innit? It is what it is. Foden's about to play a Champions League final. So what, bruv?
Why do people keep saying that? Like,
bruv, I don't know, innit, bruv? Like, honestly, these men just don't know ball, blood. That's just all it is, fam. Like, legit. So what if he's going to play Champions League final?
You know what,
bruv? So what, blood?
Rants, you know what people are doing? They're going to Sancho. They go to Dortmund, see where they finish. They go to Grealish, go to Villa, see where they finish. They're like, these two man can't be good. Look at Foden. Look at where Man City are, bro. That's the logic that people use in it when they're analyzing ballers for competitions. Simple.
It's annoying, bro. You know them ones because you know what it is. This is why you get fans coming out and saying certain men are overrated, and then people start having arguments. Because of stuff like that. Overrated don't mean, that man's not good, bruv. Overrated means, the level that you're holding man to, is too high, bruv. You need to simmer the fuck down, bro. And this is what these fans do. These English fans overrate all of their players, bruv.
And then they underrate players that actually
and then they underrate the players that are actually good, bro. We saw it so much. We saw it with Michael Carrick. Yeah. Everyone was sucking off Gerrard and Lampard, but man disrespect Michael Carrick.
Yeah.
They always did it. They always did it, bro. And they're doing it again, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Phil Foden's a quality footballer, bruv. But someone said, he's one of the best players in Man City's team. No, he's not, bruv. Stop chatting shit.
No, it's not.
Stop chatting shit, bruv. Do you know who Man City have?
Who said that?
I don't know. I blocked them. You know the ones. I don't even know who they are. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up. But he's one of the best players in Man City's team, bruv. Really?
That's actually a disrespect to the team still.
Fucking muppet. You know, so I just have to block man like that, bro. I can't see this. Now, I mean, man, I got Ilkay Gundogan and them, man, fucking Kevin De Bruyne, fucking Riyad Mahrez. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking Sergio Aguero, but he's one of their best players. Are you fucking skunked, bruv?
You know, sometimes you just got with certain players, we get it. They've got the potential, we get it. They've been playing at great form, we get it. But don't disrespect even other players in the team that are better by saying stuff like that, because it's not fair. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not even fair to say, bro. Like, come on, like. But for some reason, he gets the gas work. I'm just glad that people simmered down about Greenwood, and he hasn't got too much pressure on himself like how Foden is going to have, because Foden's going to have a ridiculous level of pressure on him now in the next 6 to 12 months, because people think of what he's going to become, which he probably will still become. But you know, sometimes that extra level of pressure is what makes players start flopping. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens. But Greenwood has kind of lost that effect with England fans, and everyone's turned their attention to Foden as being.
Bruv, it is what it is, isn't it? Like even this, he's one of the best, bruv. No, he's not.
He's
Listen to me, yeah. One season, one season, I think Raheem Sterling scored 30 goals and got like 15 assists or something like that. And he was never one of the best players in that Man City team. He was just one of the most effective ones. The one that was benefiting from them back post tap-ins from Kevin De Bruyne crosses. And as soon as Man City changed their style of play and Kevin De Bruyne wasn't playing in the half space, whipping in crosses, all of a sudden Raheem Sterling's fucking goals just dried up straight away. All of a sudden his numbers don't look like what they used to. Raheem Sterling was never one of City's best players. He was just one of the players that benefited from the system. That's all it was. Foden's wavy, blood. But he's not better than these men. He's not better than Riyad Mahrez, blood. Like he's not. Riyad Mahrez nearly won.
And also,
he nearly won a fucking Premier. Bro, he almost won a Premier League title for Leicester. Yeah, almost on a one-man mission, bro. He was picking up them diagonal balls and cutting in and slapping it in the top corner, bro, by himself. Like, what's man telling me?
I don't understand how you could say he got City through the game. I'm not sure how he got them.
Bro, man sleep on Mahrez all the time, bro. It's disgusting, innit? And that's what I mean. These men just don't get it. These men just don't get it, bro.
It's like Sane didn't get the respect either, but it's just certain man seems to be loved, certain man don't. Simple as that, really.
Bro, it's all right to rate a player and respect a player without disrespecting other players. Foden's a baller, but he's got a lot to do, yeah, before he's the best player at Man City or one of the best players, bruv.
This guy said no one's talking about Sterling. Foden has been top 5 City players in every big game he's played. Or top 5 out of 11 players.
What do you mean no one's talking about Sterling, bruv? Sterling's got fucking, 3 seasons out of 4 with, over 20 goals? What do you mean no one's talking about Sterling? I'm talking about Sterling. It's my show, blood. So it is what it is. You know, that. Why is man chatting shit for, bruv? Like, man was saying Sterling was world class. Yes or no? They were saying that, Akeem.
Yeah, of course they were.
He was never world class, bruv. He just had wavy numbers because he benefited from that system, bro. Yeah. And actually, Raheem Sterling statistically was the player, that gives away the ball the most for Manchester City, But he had all them and he had those wavy numbers.
And not just that, I would love even on those 20 goal season times that you're talking about. I'd love to see how many big chances he missed because I know he's missed. There you go,
miss bare. So he was never one of City's best players, but he had the best numbers. Even this season, Ilkay Gundogan, I think, was their top scorer in the league from penalties. You know, that. Raheem Sterling still came out and said, "Yo, I'm one of City's top 3 goal scorers in the league, even though I haven't been playing."
Who said that?
Raheem.
Is that what he said?
They asked him something, and he was like, "Yeah, but you know what I mean, I'm still like one of the top goal scorers and that." He didn't say it in like a bragging kind of way, but just in a passing comment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just because you're playing well in that system, don't just be turning around and fucking disrespecting other players in the team and in the system, bro, that make the system. Now, I mean, most of these men probably think Bernardo's shit because man ain't got wavy numbers, bro. Bernardo Silva's one of the coldest players at Man City.
Yeah. But that's what people never. That's why people always criticize Mahrez, even though Mahrez don't have great numbers. But if you watch him, you'll realize he's a far better player than almost any other forward in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? But because he doesn't put up mad numbers, like in any Premier League season, besides I think 1 out of his last 5 or 6, he's had decent numbers. The history will make it seem like he wasn't good. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just all right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he can easily get rid of, but you need to realize that's why if you watch the games, you'll realize who's good and who's not. And I don't think, even though I was championing Foden to round it off, like I don't think it's fair. Like you shouldn't get sucked into. You know the problem is, this is what happens if you watch a game on TV, or even if you watch the highlights. And the problem is with the English media is that in the newspapers, even if people read it. I don't even read it, but Foden will be back page. You'll get the pundits after the game for 20 minutes talking about Phil Foden, how much they love him. So it starts sucking into your brain that this guy is the most important player in the team. You can't do that. Watch the game. Don't listen to the other noise and watch the game yourself. And then you'll realize you can't say he's been City's best player. You can't say stuff like that. It's just not true.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Like the media's love and obsession with Foden, yeah, could be his undoing, bro. I just hope that he's got good people around him, blood. Because like my man's saying about the Jack Wilshere thing as well. I just hope, yeah. I just hope that he's got good people around him and it don't get to his head. He seems like a humble youth and he seems like he'll be fine. And I hope that's the case, blood. Because the way these men are sucking him off, blood, like man's Lionel Messi, bro. They need to behave themselves. Like, it's not that. He's a wavy footballer, bro. But let man develop, bro. Let man develop. He's not there yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet. He's a great example. And that's why I said
Wilshere's still the best young footballer that man's seen coming through.
That's why I'm pleased that Greenwood's not got the same pressure at the moment. That's what I'm saying, because you don't want that. Sometimes you just need it to keep your head down and just keep playing your football. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that hype of being the next this or the greatest young player under blah. When you start coming up with these statements, bro, it affects the player. It doesn't affect every player, don't get me wrong, but it affects a lot of players.
Cool.
But anyway.
Hey, this guy, could you support Man City? Yeah, that means you're right. Okay, you're right. Foden's Man City. Foden's better than Kevin De Bruyne. I hear that.
You know it's always funny. Yeah, from a
City fan. What do I know? What do I know? I don't support Man City, so I don't know that KDB's not better than Foden.
The funniest part about it is sometimes when people say stuff like that, yeah, you should be listening more to people who don't support your club, because they're being more unbiased. They're looking at it genuinely. Like you clearly have a love for a certain player. We get it, yeah. Just sometimes look at the game that you're watching. Like, it's City's best player.
Them man probably love Foden because, bro, you probably see him in the chippy in Manchester. You know them ones there, bro. I don't give a fuck, like, bro. He's not better than De Bruyne. He's not better than Gundogan. He's not better than Bernardo. He's not better than Mahrez. Stop your shit, blood. You know, stop your shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Man ain't got to listen to this crap. You know, like that. Conte's left Inter. Conte is not coming to United.
No chance. We're not changing manager. We're not changing managers. If we win tonight, there's no managers changing.
It's not happening. Bruv, listen.
This I know their heads are gone. The fact that they're even saying Foden's their best player, that's it. Their head's gone now. That's it. Like, come on.
Look at all these players. No, I mean, and Foden's a developing footballer, and you're already putting him into the same bracket with these men that have done it for 5 seasons. I hear that.
But it's the English factor. It's like I said, it's the
man, bruv. These men, bruv, them man are smoking crack. Conte to Spurs, you think so? Ooh, it could happen, but because he was at Chelsea, like, I don't see him doing the Jose.
I don't know. I was thinking that, but I don't know how much, bro. Mourinho done the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So he done the same thing. But I feel like wherever he goes, Lukaku might go still. Lukaku might just follow him wherever he goes still. So that's going to be interesting. But you know what, Conte might as well just sit on it wait for the Euros to finish, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of big roles up for grabs. There's going to be a lot of big jobs up for grabs. Do you know what I mean? So, boy, he could just sit and wait a couple of weeks, couple of months if he doesn't want Tottenham. But otherwise, Tottenham's a good choice for him, I guess, because Daniel Levy's going to cut money out. Well, hold on. Foden over. Oh, okay. I thought are you joking?
No, he was laughing, bruv. Come on, bro. Man are just busting up because they know these men are not serious. Man are saying Conte to Juve. But you can just stay in Italy and then go. Imagine if he did.
Imagine.
All right, fuck, you know, bruv. One thing I can't see my man going Spurs anyway. Spurs are done out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just not going to happen, bruv. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, bruv. I don't know. Real Madrid, man. I don't know. I think Conte to Real Madrid, I think he's too... I don't know. They're not going to get rid of Zidane for Conte, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, Zidane's still cashing in that bank check still for 3 Champions Leagues in a row. He's running out though. Still. That credit in the bank is running out. He's got one more season. I mean, I think after that he might just leave still. So
yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. They're saying Madrid want Allegri. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, Zidane
This
will go
is
to
a, this is a,
Juventus.
this, hey, listen, this is a perfect opportunity with good, or even people could say great managers flying around. Where
What? Someone said Saeed's going bold if we lose. Who said that?
Well, is that he must have done a challenge still?
Oh, fucking hell,
He probably
Saeed.
done a challenge still.
Bro, Saeed.
Why you got that reaction like we're gonna lose, bro? It should be, bro. Man United
Yeah,
will win
it should be, yeah. But bro, you see when you say these things, bro, Saeed ain't got their head for no fucking bald head. You know them, man. Nah, bruv, man ain't got that.
We'll win the game. That would be a win. But even there's a sad fact. Still, no Spanish teams lost to English sides still in Europe in a European final. Last 15 times, 15 Spanish teams. That's a mad stat still. So
Man said if we. No, what do you mean? He never said if we win. If we what? He said, what are you talking about?
nah, people making thing up.
If United win, he's going bald. No, but United are gonna win, bruv. Like, no, he never said that. He never said that's dumb, unless he was planning on shaving his head anyway, because that just doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah. So wait, Spanish. Oh, what? Spanish teams never lost to any non-Spanish team in a final. That can't be true. That's a mad stat still. Boy. Anyway, we just gotta make sure we win that game, innit? That's gonna be a mad.
Yeah, Saeed's high, blood. I don't know, bro. I don't know, unless man's trying to cut that afro off the cut weight for the fight. I don't know why he would cut his hair, blood. It don't make no sense, blood. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, nah, I don't know, blood. Them man there, bro.
Nah,
them
we'll
man
win.
Are not serious.
3-1. 3-1 still.
I was gonna say 3-0. You get me?
Yeah, well, like I said, a lot of shoulds in it. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think we'll win 3-0 today still.
Jeez, yeah.
I think we win 3-0, bro. I can't see United losing this, bro. Just the players we got and the players they've got, bro. Like, there's no excuse for not winning today.
There's no excuse still, but I just keep remembering them Seville games. Just them stupid, them dumb games against Seville. Do you know what I mean? Sevilla. So end of the day, let's see what happens in the first 20 minutes. We should easily tuck them away. And we can call ourselves European champions for a year.
Not really European champions, bro. It's fucking Europa League, isn't it? Some B-Tech European trophy. It doesn't count. You're not European champion.
If it's B-Tech, bro, then what's the Conference League, man? Come on.
I don't know what that is. You know what I mean?
This goes up one level still because of the Conference League.
Nah, it doesn't. The Conference League just goes down another level, bro. I think United will win comfortably today, bro. What I'm saying, I think United will win comfortably, 3-0, comfy. You know what I'm saying?
It should be, and then that will give Ollie a couple of years more in his contract. And hey, all I'm saying for Arsenal and Man United is a shame because this is a great time with a few managers buzzing around. Arsenal should probably get rid of their manager as well. Well, great time with some managers that you could pick up that's available, like Nuno, like Conte, Allegri. There's a lot of opportunity and talent, but I guess it's just the wrong time, innit? We'll see what happens tonight. Conference League season that.
Bruv, listen, it's not 3-0 it's 3-0 to the players. Ollie ain't doing nothing. Ollie's just on banter with these guys, bro. You saw videos earlier today when he was out there with the players, just busting joke and that. He's a useless manager, bruv. He's useless, but these players are carrying him in it. Like, the players will do what they do. If United,
don't worry, we know what's going to happen. It's going to be the tweets that will come up, second place and the Europa League.
Yeah, like if United go behind and Ollie has to make tactical changes, yeah, I'll be worried, innit? That's it, bro. Like, I think the players will just handle business. You put them out there, they'll just win, innit? Like, that's just what it will be, bro. Like, honestly, like, anyone in this chat, yeah, could win this final tonight with these players. You don't need to do nothing special tactically, man. Just tell them to go out there and win the trophy. Yeah. Literally. That Europa League, bro. Man never played no teams, bro. No decent teams. Never played
Boy,
no decent teams apart from AC Milan, yeah. And even AC Milan game, yeah, man got lucky with the goal that was disallowed that shouldn't have been disallowed. We probably go out if that goal doesn't get disallowed. You know what I mean? So it's just, brother, it is what it is, man. Like that United team's supposed to beat this team comfortably. Comfy, bro. Like any manager, any team, anything, bro. Easy game, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Man will never give Ollie credit for anything that goes on at Manchester United because I know, yeah, how much he's underachieving with this team, bro. I know how much he's underachieving. The worst fucking Liverpool season, no defenders, whatever, 5 points behind Man United. And conceded less goals as well with no defenders. How the fuck does that work? You know what I mean?
At least we were unbeaten away from home for the whole season.
Yeah, exactly. Man drew fucking 11 or 12 games or something. Bro, United are shameless, innit? Man, I've got Pep Guardiola, yeah? Man, I've got Klopp in this league. Brendan Rodgers and other man. And anyhow, Conte ends up back in the league as well. There's just going to be a Ancelotti, all these man. Bare managers better than Ollie, bro. It's a man, he's done out here. So I don't care. Do you know what I mean? That United team should be able to win this final today with a dog in charge on the sideline, just barking, tied to the dugout. It's not a problem. Actually, not a problem. I think the bill will make a change if he loses today. I don't think so. I think Ollie's already signed the contract, bro.
No,
he's already signed it.
Regardless of what happens, I will say if we did lose, there will be pressure still, regardless of the contract signing. I think there will be a lot of pressure, but hopefully, I don't want to see that happen, obviously, because United, regardless of what people think about the Europa League, we need that trophy. That's a fact. Like we've won it in 2017, win it in 2021, 2 times in 4 years, and then let's have that. That will be that should be the end of the Europa League era for Man United. From here on, it should be Champions League only. That's it.
Yeah, United need to at least get to the semi-finals of the Champions League next season. Yeah, literally. That semi-finals of the Champions League, yeah, and challenge for the title next season because man's had 3 seasons, isn't it? So it's one of them ones where he has to do all of that, and he won't because he's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? So this is about Ollie's level, like Europa League, with a good squad. This is his level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the squad, yeah, that Klopp won the league and the Champions League with is not better than this Man United squad. It's not.
Yeah.
No one can argue that, bro.
All I'll say is we've been fortunate with our run in the Europa League still. With the teams that
we were last time he played as well. The hardest team he played was fucking a young Ajax team, bro. That's all we played. Do you know what I mean? And we had Pogba and fucking Zlatan and them, man, playing against these kids, bro. Them man ain't even started puberty yet, blood. Man had teenagers playing against teenagers in the final.
Yeah.
Some joke thing. Big up my man for the super chat. I was just earlier, has been a player you didn't rate, then the player changed your opinion. Not really. Maybe most recently, probably Mason Mount.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I already gave
probably Mason Mount. Do you know what I mean? But not that I didn't rate him. I just thought he was overrated, bro, for what man does, innit? But to be fair, it's the same with most English players, bro. Like they're heavily overrated. But Mason Mount's a good player. He's a good player, man. He's better technically than I gave him credit for. Like he's not just a water carrier. Yeah, he runs a lot and that, but he's actually got tech as well.
Yeah, agreed.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
And super chat Samuel, we are 10 points ahead of City. Explain how we finished 12 points behind them, and they say there's, but because there isn't. It's all a lie, bruv.
Because people will say we went from 3rd to 2nd. That's what people will say.
It's all a lie, bruv. You know, like that. You know what I mean? Liverpool have a better squad, yeah. What with what Origi and
with Kabak and that.
No, but bruv, when they won the league and the thing, man had Oxlade-Chamberlain, yeah. Fucking what's my man's name? The Kosovan youth. Shaqiri. Fucking Origi. Are you smoking crack? A man have Cavani and Greenwood and Martial, blood. Are you fucking skunked? Do you know what I mean? They didn't even have Thiago when they won the thing. Man had fucking Gini Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson in the midfield, brother. Are you fucking skunked? Man, I got Paul Pogba and fucking Bruno Fernandes.
I like Gini though.
Man are fucking skunked, bruv.
Even though he ain't a baller.
Man
Like,
think that, bruv, man think that Liverpool squad was wavy, bruv.
no.
If they're starting 11, they only had 11 players, bro. They had nothing off the bench, nothing at all. What man telling me?
Well, that was proven this season, isn't it? With the injuries, look at
bro,
who they had.
Liverpool ain't got nothing off the bench, bro. Man had to dig into fucking, bruv. They started the season with 3 first team centre backs. Phil Jones didn't even get a squad number this year, blood. Man have way more depth than Liverpool.
100%. The depth in Man United, like I said, Man United, the only team that has the same level of depth, obviously besides City, is Chelsea. Like all the other teams. Go.
Fucking Minamino. Allow me, bruv.
Yeah, Minamino, yeah. There's a couple of Andy ballers in that group as well.
Cater and that, blood. Oh my days. One man telling me Liverpool, bruv, anything outside Liverpool starting 11's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then even the other season.
Even that starting 11 was including Firmino as well.
Bruv. Yes. And then even the other season, our front three outscored Liverpool's front three, and they still fucking outdone us.
And that was in the league, the year that when they won the league. Yeah, exactly.
Bruv, Greenwood, Martial, and fucking Rashford scored more than Salah, Mane, and fucking Firmino. And guess what? What did it win, man? Nothing. What's man talking about, man? Man are skunked. If you give Klopp this team, this squad, man's challenging for the league and the Champions League. Comfy. Comfy. Solskjaer's failing, bro. Don't ever get it twisted. He's failing with the ballers he's got. Any decent manager is getting these man playing quality football, and winning stuff as well. And winning stuff. No one can't tell me no different, bro.
This is what time. Let's see what happens in it. Time is going to tell on tonight and going into next season. But as it stands, like he's not done anything that any other manager that came before him could have done. That's the reality in it. Like he's not done anything special. We're in the we're in the Europa League final, but we could have been in the Europa League final a couple of years ago, which we were. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's changed. Do you know what I mean? The only difference is we seem like we're moving. Our finishing position in the Premier League is going up, but that's just because the teams around us is getting worse, or they haven't.
100%, bruv. Who would have thought that Liverpool would have got kneecapped, bruv, at the start of the season, bruv?
Bro, people don't want to say it, but the reality is the quality of football in the Premier League has gone down. That's the reality, bro. So that's the reality.
It's not even debatable.
That's not even debatable. Now you can almost sidestep your way to second place or third place in the league, bro. 5 years ago, that wouldn't have got you second or third place. You wouldn't have got second or third early in the decade because of that. But now you can just sidestep your way to second, third, fourth place now, as long as you play average or good, not great every game. That's it.
Man said Liverpool have a much better squad than Man United. You're smoking so much crack, blood. You know, like that. It's like,
where did you get this stuff from, boy?
Brother, you know what it is, yeah. You know what it is. Before man wrap up, man literally don't have a clue in it. You know, like that. They don't have a clue, bruv. Because the thing is, you see the goals that, bruv. Look at Mane's season this season.
Terrible. I mean, his last 6-7 games, he's come through, but otherwise,
bruv. You see, even Salah, man scores bare goals for Liverpool because he's playing for Liverpool. If he was in this Man United team, he's not scoring those goals because we're not creating those chances.
Yeah.
It's not happening, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you put a Marcus Rashford into that Liverpool fucking system, he'll score bare goals as well. That doesn't make him good all of a sudden. He'll score more goals than Mane, if he played in that Liverpool team. He would, because he takes shots that Mane wouldn't take. And he plays a different kind of game. He's a bit more direct and he's a bit more greedy, so he'll score more goals.
Yeah.
That's just it, bro. That's just it. Don't get it twisted, yeah? Klopp's got these man. All of these man look better than they are under Jurgen Klopp. All of them. That's not to say man are shit. But the good thing about good coaches and good systems is they can hide the deficiencies of their players. That's what a good system does.
Yeah.
That's what a good system does. That's why when a lot of men leave Arsenal, and they go elsewhere, they look shit, blood. You see it too many times, bruv. All them man thought they were ballers because they looked wavy under Wenger, and then they go Barcelona and they're shit, blood.
Which, by the way,
Like
happened
fucking
with a lot of ballers.
like Alex Song, like fucking Alexander Hleb and all them man there thought they were wavy because they were doing bits in the Prem for Arsenal, and then they fucking go Barcelona and they look meaty all of a sudden, bruv.
Man, like Alex,
You know, like that, bro. Systems are very, very important. Don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah.
There you go. Like Rashford, but that's what I'm saying. Man, chatting shit, bro. Put Rashford in that Liverpool team, yeah. He's bagging bare goals. Bare. And I don't mean he's sick. Just like Sterling bagged 30. You man seen how many chances Sterling misses every week. Imagine how many chances he had to miss to score those 30 goals. And even in that season, his conversion rate, yeah, was actually 60%. He massively overperformed and he scored tap-ins, bro. This season, his conversion rate is less than 20%.
Yeah, well, that's just some.
So deep that man had 160% conversion rate system, yeah, season. And even if it's 60%, just over half, yeah, if you scored 30, look how many chances you had to miss.
Yeah, that's it. But that's what people don't look at enough. They don't look at how many chances the players had, how many opportunities they've buried. And that's what it comes down to, isn't it? So, yeah, for real.
That's what I mean. Big up everyone inside, but it's been lit, man.
You must have said this then, innit? Jeez.
Oh, my God, blood. I just Saeed, man. You, man, pray for Saeed, innit?
He shouldn't do it because this game is not, bro. A final's a final, innit? So I'm assuming he said that if Villarreal beat United, boy, listen, I wouldn't be putting any. I'm as confident as I'm saying 3-1. I wouldn't put any bets down for this game. Still, it's one of them ones.
I'm saying 3-0, and if Saeed said it, then he deserves it, bruv. Cut man's hair off, blood. Man, have to hold it, bro. You know, like that. The one thing I'd say is it's coming to the summer, innit? So it's the best time to get a trim, blood. But I don't know how Saeed's gonna look without the high top still, but I'm worried, blood. Know what I mean?
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. At least whatever happens will be joke, win, lose, or draw today. Well, not
draw, man. Saeed, man, cut his hair looking like a Werther's original and that, blood. Know what I mean? Without the high top, blood. I'm not trying to see him like it's peak, innit? But bruv, we'll see, innit?
Oh my days.
We'll fucking see, bruv. Big up everyone. Know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash the like button, people. Make sure you sub if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. All my Euros content is going to be exclusively on Twitch, so make sure that you follow me on there so you man don't miss it. Do you know what I'm saying? But nah, bruv, man ain't trying to see Saeed with a bald head still. So yeah, man's back here at 7:30, people, for the watch along and the build up of this bloody final, innit? So yeah, make sure you follow Akeem. What else you got coming up for the week, bro?
Oh, bro, this week I'm just on the daddy duty still.
I hear that.
I'm still on that, doing some bits and pieces of content at BBC and that. But besides that, I'm all good. I'm all good.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, big up. You know, like that. That's mad. So yo, big up everyone. 7:30. We're back here. Do you know what I mean? So look out for your look out for the note. Actually, just look out for the stream because you probably won't get a notification. You know the one. So big up everyone inside. 7:30, we're back again.